Alright, guys, what a night of fights,
That
man.
was crazy. Honestly,
Banger after banger.
it did not go how I planned at all. I was 0 for 10 in
0
my
for
calls.
10. This guy.
Terrible for fucking prediction video, but you never know in the sport of MMA. Honestly, I mean, all the way down from the beginning was just. I don't remember the last time I've seen that many finishes in
Right.
one night.
I think there's only, 3 decisions out of the 10?
Maybe, yeah, something like that. It was crazy. It was like all, even the prelims. You know, they weren't the biggest names, but finish. Like
Right.
it was, yeah. Even the two chicks, man, they went all the way to decision. They fought hard throughout the whole time.
They did.
Yeah. One fight, I kind of wanted was the Ricky Simone and Ray Borg fight.
Yeah, you had your money on Ray.
I thought Ray Borg was gonna come out with the win on that, but I had a feeling. I think in the prediction video though, we both said Ricky Simone though.
We did.
Yeah.
I know I did.
He was the
You can't-
bigger bantamweight.
With the old mullet.
The mullet. That's
But it was
where
gone tonight.
It was gone.
It was
You would
gone.
Think, you would think his balance would be off because the hair's gone. No, man. He put up a good fight. I think Ray was faster.
He was.
Yeah, it seemed like his punches might have been more crisp, but I just think the size and power. What was it? 7 takedowns? The Ricky Simone guy?
Yeah. And when Ray fought Mighty Mouse back in 12 or 13, Mighty Mouse had 8, and that was in a 5-round fight.
Yeah, that's
And
impressive.
Ricky did it in 3.
That's very impressive. If he had 2 more rounds, he would have gotten a lot more than
Oh,
that.
definitely. For sure, man.
But yeah,
For
Ricky
sure.
Simone came out with the win. I think that one was decision, correct?
It was.
Yeah. So another good fight was the Alexander Hernandez and Drew Dober fight.
That was crazy. I thought Alex would win that fight.
I thought Alex was gonna win it. That one was kind of up in the air though.
Right. I mean, I don't know much about Drew.
Yeah, we knew Drew was a little bit heavy going in, so I thought he was gonna be the stronger guy. Alex was the smaller, and I thought he'd be faster. I thought his kicks would come out better. I thought his striking, but he just couldn't get away. His back was against the cage the entire time. Every time he was circling to the left, Drew was
right there.
He was cutting him off.
Drew was a beast. And
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
hey, new up and comer, dude.
Yeah,
Up and comer for sure.
He's got a good role going for him. I could see him fighting, top 3 guys very, very soon. Honestly,
Give another year and a half.
yeah, a couple more wins and he's up there, man.
Another surprise tonight was Pitbull.
Pitbull came out with the win, man. That's
out.
good. Yeah, so I was wrong in the last video. I said in his last 13 fights, he was 9 wins, 3 losses, but it was actually flipped. He's only won 3 in his last 13, but he came out tonight and he won.
Hey, I'll give him that decision all day.
He
Andre,
took
dude.
some shots.
Love
man.
Andre.
He took some shots, and Felipe coming off 4-fight win streak, winning the PFL tournament. I thought he was going to come out and do work.
Definitely.
But Pitbull did a good job keeping his range, and I think that's what won him the fight.
Yeah.
He was kicking him from afar, doing spinning kicks. He did a really sweet. It was his left kick. He would go over, and once it landed, he would kick him far away. So he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take a big risk with this head kick, and if I miss, you try to come attack me, I'm gonna keep you at distance."
Yeah,
the
and he
entire
was
time."
fighting southpaw almost the whole fight too,
Yeah.
which is very weird for him because he never does that.
Yeah, normally orthodox. And DC pointed out, he's like, every time he's going southpaw, he's going for the kicks.
Right.
And if he was going to punch, he would come in with the left and then start throwing the right.
Right.
And so it worked out for him, I'm glad to see him winning again. He's a legend, man. So sometimes it sucks to see those legends losing so much, but I'm glad he's back in the winning column.
Another fight that was a really good. I mean, this whole card was good. Like,
for those of you that didn't watch tonight, because it's a fight night, it just shows that these fight nights have a lot of good entertainment.
They do.
Yeah.
A lot of new up and comers that maybe stars someday.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which-
I think the only fight that I was maybe disappointed in was the co-main event, man. Ovin St. Preux and Ben Rothwell. It was just, they're heavyweights, so it's give or take. Andrei Arlovsky and Felipe Lins, they're both heavyweights, but they were going at it for a while.
They were. Yeah, but they're also smaller heavyweights.
They are, yeah.
know?
Rothwell normally comes right at 265 at the limit for heavyweight. And Ovin's, moving up from light, it's probably he didn't have to focus on his cardio for cutting weight, so he kind of just walked around at that 240 or whatever he weighed in.
Right.
And that's probably, he seemed like he was running a lot in that fight. He kept turning his back and stepping away, and Ben had to
Running away.
chase him down. Ben was, doing well with his uppercuts, I think. He was landing a lot of uppercuts, but they were both just so exhausted by the end that it was one of those, like, please knock someone out or just end this already, because Because a lot of, I'm a fan of wrestling. It's good to see if you can be dominant like a Khabib. But if you're just holding him against the wall and putting your weight on him, it just gets old.
Right, it does, but he was resting though.
Yeah.
That smart move by Ben.
Yeah,
100%.
he exhausted Owens, and that was a good thing. He put all 265 of himself against them and just got Owens.
The majority of that fight, too.
Yeah, exactly. So that was definitely a good choice by him. Was there any other fights before the main card that we might want to touch up on? Let me check real quick. I know the main card is going to take a lot. The Michael Johnson fight, man.
Michael Johnson he's submitted.
Yeah, man. That was after such an impressive first round. He came out that first round. He didn't dominate.
St. Louis native laws, man.
Oh, man. It wasn't a 10-8 round, but he did really good. I thought he was very fast.
He was.
And when he was connecting, they were pretty crisp. He didn't hurt him or knock him down, but I gave that first round for Johnson for sure. We were going into the second round. I'm like, all right, let's see if he can keep it up. He defended, I believe, 2 takedowns in the first round and sprawled very well. He completely stuffed them. Second round starts.
Within the first 10 seconds.
Thiago ran out there, got the takedown. They rolled around a little bit, and he got him in the knee bar or the heel hook and tapped him out right away. And I was
crazy.
like,
that was a surprise. I thought that one wasn't gonna go all the way out. But hey, great submission by Thiago.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, his stand-up needs a lot of work, I think. And that was his game plan. He's like, if I can get him down to the ground, and that's what his corner told him. He's like, as soon as this round starts, go get that takedown.
Right.
And that's what he did, and it shows how good, Michael Johnson's a veteran in there. He's been around for a while. Now his record's, I believe, 20-16, which isn't the best record, but it just shows it's a lot of fights. So you would think his experience on the ground would be better, and that just shows how good Thiago's experience is. His jiu-jitsu is next level right now.
Right, and then up to the main event, man.
The main event was entertaining, brother. Did not go how I planned.
No. I thought Smith was going to dominate that fight. But Glover, dude, old man strength.
Old man strength comes in, man. Glover Teixeira's 41 years old, and I was hype on Lionheart even before he fought John Jones. I'm like, this dude's got good stand up. He's a contender for the title, and he's number 4 going in tonight. 94% finish rate, so that's impressive.
It is.
And
very much so.
That first round, first and most of
the second,
yeah,
Smith was dominating.
He was very good with his jab.
But that uppercut got him.
He got caught, man. And we called it out while we were watching. When he got hit with uppercut, you never want to show your damage in a fight. They'll take a mean leg kick and they brush it off like it's nothing. They're hurting. Or they get punched in the solar plexus and they just got to act like nothing happened.
Right.
He got hit and immediately started covering up. And you don't want to do that as a fighter. Because then they're just going to attack you. The only thing that I didn't like, and I don't know if Glover was tired or he didn't want to risk getting knocked out by
But he kept going down on the ground when he had him hurt.
Yeah.
But on one of the pre-fights, Smith did say he wants to submit Glover, so
yeah, and
so I guess
that'll really get in the especially jiu-jitsu guy's head. Like you're gonna call me out and say you're gonna submit me. Well, I'm gonna go in there and I'll submit you.
Right.
So it is possible. Once he hurt him, and Anthony Smith dropped, and he would hug his back and start fighting for a choke, and land some punches in there, and that's, in my opinion, the only thing that kept Smith in there.
Right.
There was multiple times where I thought Jason Herzog, the referee, should have stopped it.
Oh, definitely. I thought when was it the middle of the third round?
Middle of the third,
where he hit him. Smith went down. Glover got on top and started pounding.
It wasn't even just the uppercut. He landed the uppercut, and when Smith started covering up, he landed a good punch, and it completely folded him. It folded him to the ground. He hit him a couple times, and then started going for a submission. I was like, no! We were screaming at the TV like, no! Just stand up and strike. Stand up and strike. And then he survived that round, goes to his corner, and he's all beat up, and they're like, come on, starts on the feet again. Glover will hurt him, right back to the ground. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I get it, don't take unnecessary damage, but you could have ended that fight 5 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? I feel
but he has a heart.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they call him Lionheart, man.
He has a heart,
and I feel for him, man, because no fighter, very rarely will a fighter say, like, hey, I'm done. I've only seen it a couple times, like when Anthony Pettis broke his hand. I think because he knew he was kind of losing the fight, and he's like, well, I can't win with one hand. He's like, my hand's broken. I don't want to continue. Very rare that a fighter's going to do that. And Lionheart went to his corner and said, my teeth are falling out.
Like, that should be an obvious sign for the cornerman.
The corner should
throw throw a white towel in.
Throw that towel in, man. Let your fighter fight another day. He's never gonna say, coach, I don't want to give up. You as his coach, and he's got great coaches like James Krause. Came in a couple months ago. He came in as a cornerman. Somebody pulled out. He fought on 4 days' notice. He's a tough guy. They're smart guys. I think they should have stopped that fight.
I agree.
After the third, especially after the fourth, he barely survived that. Just for him to get beat up in the fifth again and take unnecessary damage. But
right. But hey, another entertaining night of UFC.
Definitely.
Again, first sport come back on live TV.
Definitely.
Give us something to watch.
And they're delivering, bro.
They are. Show after show. So 2 shows with great fights.
Saturday was amazing. And then fight nights, like I said,
they're hit or miss.
They're hit or miss, and it's sometimes names that you don't know, so a lot of people look over it. It's a Wednesday night, maybe you don't feel like sitting down and watching. But it was great, man. For how many TKOs we had, it was an entertaining night. And then we got another one Saturday.
Yeah, headlining Overing and
Walt Harris.
Walt Harris.
We'll probably talk about that whole fight at another time, but just in the main event, who you got, Overing or Walt Harris?
I got Walt Harris.
Walt Harris.
He's gonna do it for his daughter.
Yeah, man, he needs to.
If you guys don't know what happened, they were scheduled to fight back last December, but then Walt Harris had a tragedy in his family. His daughter got kidnapped or something.
Yeah, she got kidnapped and then she got murdered.
Yeah.
While they were, they eventually found her body. So rest in peace, Anaya. But he's back. He wants to fight for her. Overeem's no pushover. He's had some wins, some losses recently, but he's a K1 kickboxing champ. Overeem's always a savage. So, but Walt Harris, he's good with his distance. He's good with the reach, and I think I agree. I think Walt Harris is going to come out with that win.
Perfect.
But the rest of that card, we'll talk at another time. For now, hope you guys enjoyed the fights. We definitely did. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we appreciate all the support. Thanks for watching.